An Atlanta-based business accused of preying on black people has a choice: stop doing business or pay the state nearly $2.2 million. This follows a year-long 11 Alive news investigation by Rebecca Lindstrom. She joins us now with more on the Attorney General's order. Rebecca.
Dan, we have talked with dozens of people across the country who say they paid Beauty Supply Institute thousands of dollars to help them get their store started, but they were left with empty shelves and a lot of debt. People filed for bankruptcy and lost homes. We shared all of these complaints with the Attorney General's office, and we're still waiting to get clarification on some of the details, but it looks like BSI's owner, Devin Robinson, has agreed to stop doing business in Georgia. Now, if he breaks that agreement, he will owe the state, as you said, more than $2 million, money that could be used to reimburse the state for its investigation, as well as restitution to some of his former clients. Here is one of the first stories we aired explaining the accusations against BSI. This is supposed to be a beauty supply store. Even though Pauline McLaurin signed the lease 10 months ago, the shelving sits unassembled on the floor and there are no products to sell.
Once you have all the product and all the inventory, they come out within 2-3 days, they build everything and they put everything how it should be displayed.
Paul McLaurin is referring to BSI, Beauty Supply Institute, a company headquartered here in Atlanta. The company promotes black business ownership, making dreams a reality by helping clients get their store open from start to finish.
I can invest into this person that has all the knowledge, has all the connections.
But 3 years after McLaurin signed the contract, she is stuck paying rent on a store in Florida that is missing the actual products. And she is not alone. How many of you have spent more than $50,000 trying to get your store open? Absolutely everybody. 11 Alive Investigates talked with 10 other people from across the country that signed contracts with BSI. They too are waiting on their products.
Basically, their responses to everything is, I don't know.
They give like vague answers. Nobody knows anything.
The distributor is on back order.
After calling, sending an email, and a visit to each of BSI's Metro Atlanta locations, the company founder, Devin Robinson, agreed to talk with us. But we were only allowed to record the audio of that conversation.
It is not all on us, and none of it is a nefarious act. Like, it's business.
Robinson told us his company simply grew too fast for demand.
We had to implement new technology. We just had to do certain things to be able to handle certain scale.
Robinson says it can take a year after a store is ready to get a team out to set it up with products. But these customers say that is too long.
I was borrowing money from right to left so I can keep my store. I was calling them every single day with tears, crying.
We're barely making it. I'm just being honest. We're barely making it.
We've exhausted everything with BSI.
We shared those frustrations with Robinson.
That is a very hurtful thing for me.
And for them.
Yeah.
McLaurin says it's incredibly hurtful to her.
And it's been devastating. I mean, honestly, I'm trying to stay positive. I'm trying to stay happy because I have too many kids to not.
McLaurin says she has spent more than $125,000 to get her store open. About $50,000 of that for products that have yet to come.
I can't keep living like this. I need to know, am I going to have a store or am I not going to have a store?
Since that story aired, Pauline did have to close her store. Others we've spoken with were able to borrow more money to buy their own products so that they could get their store open. One woman did win a $500,000 judgment against BSI, but has yet to receive a dime. And it is unclear how the AG's actions might impact her efforts to collect. And if you want to learn more about this case, download the 11 Alive Plus app. You will find our in-depth conversation about BSI in the news tab under the Investigates carousel. Dan?
You know, Rebecca, this is a great example of reporting on an issue, telling the story, and then getting results. How did you first catch wind of this?
it just grew, and the word spread that we were looking into this company, and we received even more emails and calls from other viewers and then again from other people throughout the country. So that's why reaching out to us really can make a difference.
Yeah, accountability journalism. You and the Investigates team practice it every day. Rebecca, thanks for the update.